Hey man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Cheeseburger from Cheeseburger Productions, the Dank Daddy from the Dank TV. And who do I have with me on the Dank TV today?
Alright, you got Sable Ravish, or known as DJ Ravish. What's happening?
Ain't shit. What you got going on out here at the Hall of Fame?
Well, you know, Hall of Fame, I had a speaking engagement yesterday with some students, so I kind of talked to students about, you know, just being a student here at Full Sail, how to take advantage of all the opportunities, because I mean, I've been on so many sets and I did a lot of stuff for artists around not just Orlando but in New York and Atlanta, and Full Sail is the reason for that, because they keep recommending me for jobs, they keep recommending me for different little assistant work. So yeah, I'm out here just enjoying the Hall of Fame. You know, it's like our homecoming.
Yeah,
so
really,
you know, you see everybody you used to have class with, you talk to all the instructors, you kind of just catch up, and then you network, because with all the alumni that's coming out here talking to us, it's always good to have them connections. You know, relationships are everything.
Yeah. Your network is your net worth.
Man, no, for real, it is. And people don't understand that. They be like, huh, wait, what?
Like,
it kind of go over their head.
Yeah, why do you want my phone number? Why don't you want my Instagram? So I can network with you. I ain't trying to understand, but like, bro,
and make sure you follow up when you network, because people get business cards, they get numbers, and they don't even hit the people.
Okay, cool. So where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, so straight from Atlanta, College Park to be exact. I did 10 years in the Army. I DJ'd for 5 years, and then I came to Full Sail for my music business degree. I graduated in December, and now I'm in my master's for PR, so public relations.
Okay, so would you say like the Full Sail experience is worth it? Like coming to Full Sail, is it worth it? Because there's a lot of people on the outside like, nah, it's not worth it. So would you say, in your honest opinion, through the Full Sail adventure, would you say it's worth it?
Oh no, it's worth it. Like it's very worth it, especially if you know what you want to do. You don't want to go to a 4-year in college, and you want to get your hands dirty while you're a student.
Yeah.
So all the Full Sail classes, like, we're actually getting our hands dirty. We're actually working on what we want to do. So if they music production, if they recording arts, they're actually in the studios. If they music business, they actually going to businesses and building those relationships. They're going to conferences, you know. Film, they actually filming like TV shows, web series here on campus.
Yeah.
So they actually getting their hands dirty, so it's all worth it. Even though I go here free, I tell the students that actually paying, like, go to class, man, because you're not going to be able to get this kind of education anywhere else.
Right, really.
You're going to be in some books. You ain't going to be getting your hands dirty until you graduate, okay? So might as well take advantage of it now. So it's worth it, you know?
Yeah. So, like, I understand, you know, before the interview we was talking, you said you had did some work at Rollins. Rollins.
Yep, so I have my own radio show at Rollins. Every Friday. It's called Painted Culture. I call it Painted Culture because the social media and everything, now the sites that we live in, it's all based off of culture, you know. And online, we are painting something totally different than the culture that what the reality is.
Right.
So we might think somebody is some way on social media, and when we meet them in person, they're totally different.
Yeah.
So it's painting us a culture that we ain't seen. So I talk about it on the show. I bring Orlando artists in for an interview. So like this Thursday, well, it's Fridays. So every Friday from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. So this Friday I got Creative Angel. I have a couple other people, you know, coming through, like Sauce God Clutch. I interviewed him.
Okay.
Chatty Boom. I interviewed him. Dreesy, everybody. So, you know, I kind of bring, you know, artists on there so we could talk about what's going on in the industry, and we can talk about their music, because that's what, you know, that's what matters the most.
So you only do like big artists in the city, or are you really for the underground?
Oh, I go for the underground, you know, artists that want to talk about the business but still want to learn what's going on, because like I said, with music business, I was in the music industry before I came to Full Sail, DJing and artist managing.
He's from Atlanta, so
but it's different when you learn in the books and how corporate and how the people, the actual industry veterans talk. So that's why I came to Full Sail, because I want to know how they talking. I want to go work at a major record label, so, you know, that's what it is. And,
you can get your game like that, you know, go through it.
Yeah, you know, you can learn so much stuff from the streets, but actually learning from the black and white in the books and how things ran properly, that's what you got to learn for real.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people lack. They don't got like that book knowledge.
Right.
You feel me? Like, okay, you can get any street knowledge, YouTube knowledge all day, but that book, you feel me? Like, you just got a whole nother.
It's different. And once you go in this room and you talk to individuals, like last year I went to 5 different music conferences. You know, people don't do that usually, but I'm like, I want to be everywhere. I want to be able to talk to these industry professionals, the veterans that's been in the industry for a long time. I want to learn their lingo, and I want to talk to them so I can get artists on and, you know, help them really get to a record label. So yeah, it's once you learn that book, you know it.
Yeah, like the sky's the limit.
They'll look at you like, whoa, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
yeah.
They look at you different. They be like, all right. Then they won't be like, keep your head up. They gonna be like, okay, like okay. They'll take you a step further. It's like that secret door. You feel me? Like, all right, come on.
You come with the passion, the personality. They want to work with you.
Yeah, because
I mean, a lot of people, they see me around so much. They be like, I want your information. And before I was asking for people information. Now they just come up to me. So it's good to know these things and the people.
A lot of it is like your personality. If like motherfucker, like you feel me, you might not know a lot. You feel me? But if a motherfucker can be around you all day, you're a pleasure to be around.
And they'll take you under their wing and they'll teach you what you don't know. So you got to be coachable and you got to have that personality and that passion, that drive to really like succeed. Because so many people, they try to get in the industry and they work so hard, but they just don't have that passion or they don't have that personality that would people want to work with them. So it's all about that for sure.
Yeah. So what's the future for what you got going on?
So right now I'm working and doing some work at some studios in Atlanta. Moving to New York at the end of the year. So like I said, I've done a lot of interviews at record labels out of New York. So hopefully by the end of the year I have like a job locked in, and then that's it. Going to New York, got to be with the labels and the corporate
that's
scene.
Where it's at. That's where
I
it's
got to be in the corporate scene. Like I'm from Atlanta. I think it's too easy for me out there. So I need something
you from there, so that's home.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you go about marketing yourself? I understand you go to a lot of music conferences and that's good, but how do you go about marketing yourself, like, on the streets, social media wise, like?
Yeah, social media, like I'm on all social media platforms.
Cause I know you got the game. Give us a little something. I know you got that.
It's really all about consistency and like building the relationships, like really getting your name out there and being that dependable person. So if people need you or need something from you and you do it, your name is getting out there because they're gonna recommend you to other people. Right. And then like you said, social media, man, you gotta be consistent on social media. Like people want to know what you're doing, even though people, you might not think people care about what you're doing on a daily basis. They really care. And if they see you go from like student to going in the big leagues, working with artists or going to a record label, people they want to see that. So they want to follow you, even though it's building up. Like you got to start from the ground up and you got to get to the top. All the social media influencers, they started from 1,000 followers. And then they built it up to 1 million followers. So really it's all about being consistent on social media and engaging with your audience.
Yeah, actually
if somebody do a comment on your post, it's too easy to go back and just for 2.5 seconds just comment back on that reply, because you engaging with your people, so
supporting you.
And they're gonna keep on coming back to your page trying to see what's going on your stories. So and I mean the stories are everything too. If you don't want to post, go on the stories, because people watch the stories as well.
I feel
it's gonna get out to that audience for sure.
I feel like a lot of times, like we as artists, like we put ourselves like, oh man, they don't care about us. Like people really like want to see like the progression from where you first started as a student. Now you in the industry doing stuff like interviews, going to these big networking events. And I'm like, okay, they want to see that. We might in our mind that's like what we like put on ourselves, but people really care. They want to see, so we got to give them.
Yeah, they want to see you. I mean, as much as they see your face, somebody gonna pick you up and want to do something with you. Because they gonna get tired of seeing your face. Like, hold on, what do you do? How can I help you? Succeed. What do you want to do in the future? So it's all about that for sure. Getting your face out there and getting your name out there.
So what do you got to say to everybody out here that's capping, these capping ass niggas? You got to say to these cappers out there. There's a lot of cappers.
Yo. It's too many cappers. Social media is the reason, okay? I don't believe nothing I see on social media until I see it in my face, okay?
Right, goddamn, that's right.
How much money you have on your pictures, if I don't see nothing for it, then I don't believe it, man.
Right.
And you just have to be authentic. So people that cap don't understand that authenticity gets you to places that people that cap don't get to.
Right.
I done seen people with money pictures for years and they still ain't got to the level they want to get to. It's like, you know why? Because you ain't real, bro. You ain't doing nothing but taking these little capping pictures and these little fake Gucci belts. And
that's out here. That's it.
Man, so you have to be authentic, yo. You have to be authentic. And people can peep that. When they first meet you, they can see if you authentic or not. That's what I like about Creative Angel, because anytime I see Creative, he just had that positive energy. He don't talk about money. He don't talk about what he got. He talk about creative positivity around the city of Orlando, doing his music and just building relationships. And that's what artists don't understand. They feel like they see somebody doing something, they got to do it too.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's their own person, and your journey is going to be different from the people that's on right now. I get a lot of artists I talk to all the time. They be like, well, you know, all I need is that one big record. Okay, but you think you need that one big record. But just because they made it with a big record because they beat was fire or they lyrics don't mean that you're going to make it. You know, you got to grind for it. So you got to be authentic and grind and really be on your hustle.
But in that work, trust the process, you know. It's like you got to go through this shit, you feel me? Like, not everything going to be like glitter and gold. You got to go through the mud sometimes. Like, you got to go through the trenches. You feel me? It might be a rainy day. It's not always going to be shining. You feel me? You going to... Like this shit, you feel me? Like it's gonna be raining. You feel me? You gotta go through the rain, the thunderstorm, the hurricane, and then one day, you feel me? Just know. That's how you know you gotta trust the process. You gotta know. You know one day that this shit gonna be straight, bro.
Facts.
You feel me? So you just gotta trust the process, the path you on. You feel me?
Yeah.
And all of that, you know, like, cause you know what you signing up for.
Oh yeah,
like,
you know. And then if you don't know, that means you don't know the music industry, for real. And I mean, you have people that don't know it. Like, I get asked sometimes about little simple stuff, like, what's a 360 deal? What's the target audience? I'm like, but you an artist and you say you out here doing stuff, how you not know that? It's really all about, like, educating yourself. You want to be an artist and you don't want to have a team, or you want to go straight into the industry, learn the business. Because if you don't know the business, trust me, they're going to take advantage of it.
Oh, yeah. They want you.
Oh, yeah. They're going to take advantage of it, for real. So, yeah.
Because Megan Thee Stallion going through something like that right now.
Talking about she didn't read the dang contract.
How you fucked up right now.
So you just seen the check and you just signed your life over, basically. That's what you basically just did. So what if they said that you were going to do something crazy? You would have been like, hold on, why I'm doing that? Oh, it's in your contract. You signed it. Yeah. And you dated it.
She's like, oh, I just want to renegotiate. Nah.
Oh, nah. We already got you, player, so for real. And that's why she put out that trash little EP.
Yeah, what's it called?
Man, Sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
Man, I said...
That's all she could do. That's all they allowed her to do.
Right. For real. Just put out that trash records. But I mean, as artists, you have to... If you can't afford to get a lawyer on your team, because that's one of the first people that you need, then at least get somebody that know how to read a contract, know the language that's put in these contracts, and can really help you.
Because it's like a spell, like, you feel me? Like, it's like a curse, like, you feel me? So you got to be able to...
But I mean, we in 2020.
Yeah.
You can't, as an artist, that can't be an excuse no more. You know, you got people back in that day that was doing that. TLC, Tony Braxton, signing these contracts because they were just getting money. No, it's 2020. Read. You got to read.
You got to read.
You got to read. And I mean, that's with anybody, though. It's just like party flyers. People don't read party flyers, the details that's on there. They just see the pictures, and they be like, I'm going. But they ain't even reading the fine print that's on there. They ain't reading none of that. Not how much they get in. They get to the door and be like, I didn't know it cost $20. Just say that on the flyer.
Yeah.
For real. So it's just about reading and understanding, knowing the knowledge, educating yourself.
Yeah. So what do you got to say, everybody out there that's supporting you right now?
Hey man, keep supporting me. Follow me on all social media platforms. DJ Ravish, DJ RAVI5H. And you know, just really support all the artists around. If you know local artists, support them like you support these mainstream artists.
Right. They don't even know you.
They don't know you. They don't care if you post and repost their stuff. But these local artists, they need your support. And hey, keep on following me, and you know, you'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. Hey man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Cheeseburger from Cheeseburger Productions. Dank Daddy from the Dank TV. I'm with DJ Ravish.
Hey.
You feel me? Hey, big shout out to the A, from Orlando to the A. Big shout out, big love.
Hey.
You feel me? Hey man, you feel me? Hey, stay blessed, stay humble, stay on your path. You feel me? Everything gonna fall into place. You might go through the thunderstorm, but you got to. You know what you signed up for.
Right.
Unless you like Megan Thee Stallion, you just... Oh, where the fuck I'm at? Oh. You know, you ain't read it? You didn't know you was going through that thunderstorm? Okay.
I heard him.
So you already know what it is. It's your boy Cheeseburger. I'm out this bit. Yeah, yes sir.